Hi there, friends. Are you looking for a full body workout that you can do in under 30 minutes that's going to work your entire body, get you strong and tight and toned? If so, I've got one for you. And this is using the wonderful little portable booty kicker bar. You don't have to have this. You can always use a chair. But when you're using the booty kicker, you're able to do a little bit more pulling. It is a great piece of portable home fitness equipment. What else are you going to need for this? You're going to need your 9-inch exercise ball, ta-da, and a gliding disc. And if you don't have a disc, you can use a paper plate. If you don't have a ball, you can even use a roll of paper towels. They work great as well. Just put those aside right there. Oh yes, hi, I'm Renee McLaughlin, Master T-tapp trainer, somatic movement educator, and I'm excited to share this with you. Okay, but before I get into it, will you go ahead, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ding the bell so you get notified with all the different videos that I put up just to help you get fit and fabulous. All right, are you ready? Always have to warm up the body, so let's begin. I'm going to come over here so you can see me. I'm going to have this booty kicker, as you can see, at an angle. All right, let's go ahead. I want you to do a big inhale. Exhale, draw it down, bending the knees. Good. Now on this one, we're going to inhale. Bending knees, you're going to hinge at the waist. Come all the way down. Let those arms come back and bring it straight back up. Let's do 4 more of those. You ready? Big inhale, exhale. Let that head drop with you so you really release that neck. And 2. Inhale. 3. Ooh, that feels so good. Last one of those. And drop it. Coming up, you ready? Alternating leg lifts. Let's do a little bit of W's. Just warming that body up, getting some heat in the body. How about if we do some alternatings like this, elbow to knee. Really exhale, draw that belly button in. Oh yeah, we're working a little bit already, getting intense there on that rotation underneath the rib cage. I'm going to have you stop the arms, just keep them there. Alternating leg lifts, and are you ready? You're gonna lift one and pause. How about that? A nice pause. Opening the leg and closing it, just opening up in that hip, getting in a little bit of movement. Now here's a beautiful balance challenge. Let's just bring our arms down, shoulders down, draw your chin down slightly and back so you have that nice, keeping the neck in alignment with the spine, pointed toe. Yes, yes. Now you're going to hinge forward. Good, keeping the shoulders down. All your weight is going to be on that standing leg. Now that back leg, hip, make sure that it's down. It's going to want to do this. You're going to just take it down here. Now, if you're balance challenged, go ahead and put your toe down. It's perfectly fine. But if you want a little bit more, keep the hip down, shift your weight slightly more forward. So you're really going to be working in this front stabilizing leg. Arms are here. Good. Hinge a little bit forward. Now you want to keep your head in alignment. So look about 3 feet in front of you. Good. Hip down one more time, and little up and downs. And feel that right up there in your glute. Yes, this will raise that booty up. Give me 5, 4. Keep moving that hip down. 3. Front knee a little bit to little toe. 2, 1. Then drop the toes. Now notice my toes are there. I'm going to start to shift my weight back. Now I'm on my ball joints. I'm going to shift it all the way back. And as I do, my front knee bends. Good. Now I'm just going to reach through that back heel. I'm just feeling like I'm stretching, straightening my knee, pressing back. You want to keep those hips forward. So if your hip bones were headlights, they would be going straight. They're not going to turn. Okay, if so, you're not going to get to stretch up the calf, which is so good for this. Hinge forward. Now just notice front knee, little toe. If you have trouble with balance, you can always turn the toes in a little bit. And just by putting your weight over here, you're going to start to feel that in that front glute. Now I'm going to keep my heel down, but I'm going to reach forward. Fingertip to the back of the heel is where I'm feeling it. And then I'm going to shift my torso weight all the way back so my shoulder and hips are there. Front knee rebends to little toe. Let's go faster for 4. You ready? Keep the heel down. You're reaching and back. You're going to reach forward, feel that, load up that front glute, and back, 2 more. Notice when I come back, I have a bit of a rounded arm. That allows me to keep my ribs up. Last one. Good. Now I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm lifting my back heel. Feel the articulation through the foot and the calf. Just give me 2 more of those. As I come back, my front knee rebends. Out and back. Last one of those. Ooh, I'm feeling that in the front glute. How about you? Bring those arms straight up. Now again, rounded arms. I'm not like this. I'm like this. Shoulders are down. Front knee, little toe. Good work. Now I'm going to take this hip and I'm going to gently press it forward, reach up from under my rib cage, not so much my shoulders, my rib cage, and just lean slightly back. Tuck your chin looking forward so you get a nice stretch on the hip. Then come back. Good work. Bring the arms down, weight here. Just bring that leg back. Come on up. Alternating leg lifts. You ready? Lift, lift. Now when I'm lifting, here's what I want you to notice. I'm not leaning back. And that's what happens a lot of times when we're weak on the belly. So I want you to just really think, tailbone down, pull the belly in, don't lean back, really work it. Exhale, draw the belly in, exhale, exhale. Good work. How about some side, side? Now when you do this, notice the difference between keeping the head straight ahead or turning along with that back arm. Oh yeah, that's a difference. All right, good work. Now go ahead on the other leg that you haven't lifted yet. Pause, arms out, shoulders down. Oh yeah, beautiful. How about opening and closing? Opening and closing. Relax the shoulders down as you're doing this. Keep your chin tucked, lifting from the top of your head. So good. All right, you ready? You're going to take that leg back, hip down, and hinge on forward. So now this leg is your stabilizer. Hip is down, looking about 3 feet in front of you. Again, feel free to drop the toe. But if you can, come slightly further forward and keep the hip down, little up and downs, little up and down. Pointed toes, shoulders are down. Really feel that, loading up that front leg and feel it in the back of that top glute and drop the toes. There's your toes. Back onto the ball joints. So the weight of your torso, where it is in terms of front and back, is what you're going to be loading up. Essentially, you're doing muscle training, are you not? And you're here again. Where's the light bulbs here? Balance, you can bring this toe in a little bit. Let's just reach forward and back, rounded arms, forward and back. You can straighten the front leg on this one a little bit, but then rebend and come back. Just 2 more. Rebend. Now just drop the arms so you feel the difference. This gives you much more of your ribs up muscle activation in the arms. Good. Now this time, lift the back heel and rebend that front as you come back. Back heel and back. Last one of these. Back heel and back. Good work. All right, now you ready? Just hinge a little forward. Feel that load up on that glute. Oh yes. And then bring those arms back up and shoulders down. Take that hip and just press it forward. Reach up from underneath the rib cage. Give a slight extension back. Bring it back up. Bring your weight here and here. Push and you're good on that. Now, we're not done yet. Oh, no. We're just beginning. Now, I'm going to go to an angle so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to put your feet hip width, slide your hands down for here. We need to do a bit of a tuck and curl on our back. So I just want you to push down, curl under. I'll go to the side so you can see, really pull that belly button in and up. As you're grabbing onto those legs, pull up and give yourself a nice arch. Push down and curl. Or sometimes we call it a scoop. Scooping that back out, lifting the chin one last time, curl and scoop. All right, now you ready? From here, you're going to drop down, bring your hands here. Now we're going to go into a plank. For your hands, you can either do forearms or spread your fingers wide and create a suction cup so you don't get tension in those wrists. Here we go. Walk yourself on out. Getting your weight right over those wrists. Now, feel free to drop your legs. Let me see if you can see it a little better here. So you're in this position, your weight, shoulder over wrists are right here. You're pressing those palms in the ground. You're pulling the belly button in. If you have your knees there, you can just lift here if you want, or if you feel like you can do it, lift. Good, but the tail's down. You're not up like this. You're all one unit. Belly button is pushing to the ceiling, it's scooping up. Head is right in alignment. Tucking your chin, you're looking a little in front of you, and we're gonna hold this for another 10 seconds. Keep pulling the belly button in. 9, 8. Everybody should do planks daily, especially if you have lower back issues. Even just hanging here is just so strengthening. Good work. Now, if you're up, drop those knees. Good, let's shift on back into a child's pose. You can flip your palms so they're facing up. You'll get a nice stretch there. No, we're not done yet. Hang in there. Come on back, palms down again. I'm going to shift my weight over. Again, feel free to come up off of the knees. I'm going to keep my knees here for now so that we can all do it together. You're going to have your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. So push-ups are really using a plank position. So I'm in a good plank position. Are you ready? Let's drop down and push those palms in the ground to lift you. Let's do 8. You can do this. Here you go. Down and up. Belly button keeps pulling away from the floor. 3, elbows out. 4, really push the palm in the ground. 5, and up. 6, challenge yourself. You can't change the body unless you challenge yourself. Give yourself one more, and up, and just drop down a little, just little tiny up and downs. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Push, drop the tail to the back, and give yourself some little side to sides. Good work. You did it. Woo! You got to challenge yourself, and it's so important to make sure you can push yourself up off the floor. Now, from here, just push in, tuck your toes, use your hands to push back up. Good work. Fingertips, come on up. I'm going to put my hand on a knee, hand on a knee. I'm going to push down, curl one more time so you can really work and warm up in that back. Pull up and arch, push down and curl, flip and roll it all the way up. Woo! All right. No, we're not done. We need legs. Okay, are you ready? So the first thing, we're going to start working a little bit more even in the feet. So I want you to put your big toe ball joints together. Your feet are parallel. Hands are just gently here, about forearms width. And all I want you to do is lift up high. Press those heels forward and drop straight down. Now, I just want you to notice something. There's an intention on how you're moving this. So let me go back into some other points of perfection here. You want your hips, shoulders, ears all in alignment, straight up and down. Now, think about lifting the heels and drop. You're just lifting heels and drop. Now, same movement, but feel like you're pushing the ball joints down into the ground to lift. It's a whole different thing, isn't it? Push the ball joints down. Good. Now, we're going to go faster, but here's what we're going to do. You're going to lift up first. You're going to go halfway down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Faster. Halfway up, all the way down, up. Halfway up, all the way down, up. Give me 2 more. Halfway up, all the way down, halfway up, all the way up. Pause and bring it on down. Now, I always like to go the other way, so tucking the toes under and push the top of the foot in, and then just ball joints that way. Go to the other side, push into the top of the foot. Super lymphatic to do that. We hold a lot of stuff in the top of the foot, so it's really nice to get that opposing stretch. Okay, so now your feet are in that small pie pin. How you want to do this, though, is here. I want you to feel like you're opening from here. Don't just turn the feet. Do you see the difference? Here's turning the feet. Here's rotating out. So pretty. Lift up. Good. Now, get yourself where your heels are touching. Okay, heels are touching. Now, I want you to just start to bend. So on this, I like to go slowly on this first one to make sure that your angles of your feet are good for the knees. Taking a look that the knees right about the second toe out to the sides. No knee pain. And come all the way up. Very good. Let's go again. Take it down and up. Now, I am not tucking here, okay? I have a neutral spine. I'm not arching out, but I'm not curling under. Just neutral. Find your neutral place. Take it down. Press the heels as you come up. Now, let's take it down. Pressing heels, just a small up and down. Press the heels, small up and down. Small up. Challenge yourself to see if you can go a little lower, up. There's a challenge, and not straighten all the way. Another big challenge. Up and down, up and down. Now come up a little higher. Go up a little, down a little, up a little, down a little, up a little, down a little. Give me 4 more. Up and drop. Think up and then just go down. Think up and down. Last one. Up and down. Now come all the way up. Squeeze those glutes. Good work. See if you can keep up from there. Now, we're going to go in 3 levels. Okay, so watch. You're going to bend a little. Heels are touching. Now I want you to think curl under, then just release to a neutral spine. I'm going to go to the side just so you can see that. Drop a little lower. Curl. Now, when you curl, pull that belly button in, then just back neutral. See, I didn't arch, just neutral. Drop down again. Curl it under. Pull that belly button in, scoop it up, and up. Come up an inch. Curl it under and neutral. Back up again. Curl it under. You can do it. And neutral. We're going back down. Down. Curl. Neutral. One more time down. Curl. Neutral. Pause. Now we're going to be, you ready? Pulling the knees back. Knees back. Knees back. Knees back. 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 Pause. We're going to do a combo. Oh yeah, we are. You're going to curl it under. Neutral. Back. 2, 3, 4. Curl. Neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give it to me one more time. Curl. Neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4. You ready? Pull it all the way up. Squeeze. And drop it down. Woo! All right. You thought we were done, but we're not done with all this yet. Oh, no, we're not. Now, we're going to be working all back in here, okay? So here's what I want you to do. All right, so feet are parallel. In other words, they're not turned out. You're going to have your hands lightly here or on your chair. Good work. Now, give me just a slight bend to the knee, okay? You do want to tuck under on this. Shoulder and hips in alignment. So get yourself in a place where you're right here. Don't lean in towards whatever surface you're putting your hands on. Now, just take the leg you're going to work and just slide it back. Toe is on the ground. Good. So just check one more time. Make sure shoulder, hips, knee, and head. Lift the leg. Are you ready? Keeping the tuck, keeping that hip straight ahead. Just do some tiny little backs. Back, back, back. What happens if you bend a little bit more? Back, back. But keep that knee down, thinking 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Now flex it. Back, release, back, release. Does it feel different with a flexed foot? Back, release, back. Keep the tuck. When you're tucking, you can't go far. Good work. How about here and straighten, release. Straighten, release. What feels like with a point. I like a point better on this one. Point, release. Keep that hip forward. Notice how it's really wanting to bend out, isn't it? Forward, release, forward, release. Good. Now pause there. Now I want you to think, keep the hip there. Straighten the leg out. Bring it more to a diagonal and then think, hip there, but rotate the thigh. Did you see what I did? Here it is here. Externally rotate, lift. So tiny, tucking under, little lifts. Lift, you're at a diagonal. Where are you going to feel it? Oh yeah, you know where you're going to feel it. Hip stays straight even though it's externally rotated. That's a bit of a challenge. Hang in there with it. Good. Now, you ready? We're going to lift out to the side and back. Out to the side and back. Knee out and back. 2 more. Out and back. Last one and back. Now, hold there. You ready? Straighten, release. Straighten, release. Straighten, release. So I'm straightening and bending it just a little. Straighten, release. As you're standing like dying, oh my goodness, yes, give me 2 more. You can do it. Last one. Woo! Oh yeah, hang in there. We'll stretch that out in just a second. We'll go to the other side. So here we go again. Making sure that you're in a place where you're not going to lean in. Oh, the body does all these different things, doesn't it? Just to get rid of all that tension. Bend the knees. Tailbone under. Other leg, just take it back, top of leg. Hip is straight. Good, bend a little. Let's take it back and forward, back and forward, back. Keep your tuck. I lost the tuck. Did you see that? I'm like, oh, no wonder I'm not really feeling it a ton. Lost the tuck, but I found the tuck. I found the tuck. Did you feel the tuck? Keep the belly in with a tuck. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now try it with a flex foot, straight back. Flex foot. Flex foot. See, it's different when you flex, isn't it? You're using some different muscles. How about straight and release? Straight and release. Straight and release. Straight and release. I just like to do all these different angles, different ways, so you can really tell there's so many different places that you can work on this. Okay, very good. Now, take the leg out to a slight diagonal, bending the knees. Hip forward, but take the thigh and externally rotate the thigh in the joint. Good. Standing leg is slightly bent. Hip is forward. You're ready to lift. Lift. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the tuck. 7. Keep the hip forward. Good work. Now pause there. Take the leg out to the side. Out to the side. I don't know if you can see that. I can see you probably can't. Let's see if I can do it from here. Woo! Out to the side. Side. Yes. So hip is forward. Rotate it out. Just tiny little rotations. Yeah, you're going to feel that in the side saddles. Yes, you will. All right, now how about straighten out, up, back and up, back and out, back, out, back, out. Now notice how the body wants to tip forward, doesn't it? Keep the tuck, keep it going, back, out. Good work. Give me just 2 more. Out and back. Woo! Let's do a number 4 stretch here. Oh yeah, really arching out. Now, if you're not feeling it, it's because you're curling your back. So you really want to arch it out, shift it around, feel that stretch out in that hip. Oh, and the other side. Oh yes, that really feels good. Stretching it out in the other side. Ooh, so now we've gotten lots of great legs, and we've gotten hips, and we've done upper body, we've gotten some aerobics, but don't you just want to stretch out in here and work? One more time, what are we going to do? We're going to use the gliding disc. Yes, we are. So just taking your gliding disc or your paper plate, put it right under one foot. Now notice I have the ball joints on here, my heel is off, other leg is here. For this first one, you can do an overhand push, okay? So all you're going to do is bend the front knee. See if you can see this. I'm going to make sure you see that my front knee is going to be over the ankle. You don't want it to come forward here, and you don't want it to be too far back. Hip is straight. You're just going to slide that leg back. Oh, and you can press down and lift up a little bit and just feel that amazing stretch. Now press through the front heel. Heel presses into the ground to bring yourself back up. Let's go back again. And down. Really control this. Stretch, straighten. Notice I'm straightening right through the back of my knee. Press up through that front heel. Give me one more like that. Take it on back. Front knee right over the ankle. Press into the bar and come back up. Now we're going to just change it up a little. I'm going to do an underhand grip. If you can, if you have a chair, you probably can't. You can always use a kitchen sink and take it down low. Good. Now, hinge your upper body forward, straighten through the back of the knee, and they're almost like bicep curls. Pull in, stretch out. Now, just watch that front knee and back. It will come forward, but not past the toes. And out. Pull it in. And out. Give me 2 more. And in and out. Last one. Pull it in and out. You ready? Press through the heel. Use those arms. Pull the way back up. Oh. So good and challenging, is it not? Let's go to the other side. Front here we go. Take it all the way down. Front knee is what? Right over the ankle. Stretch out in that hip, straighten the back leg, press down into this bar and press through the front heel and bring it up. Now you might notice that one leg is a lot more challenging than the other. Press it all the way up. Give me 2 more like that. You're really pushing through the ball joints to slide yourself back and push to bring yourself up. 1 more like that. Take it down. Woo! And all the way back up. Good work. You ready? Underhand, squaring shoulders. Let's take it on down to that top place. So hinge forward with the upper body. You see what I did? I came forward. My hands are right in alignment with my shoulders and elbows. Come forward and out. So just think about this as being bicep curls and open. Bicep curls and open. You can press through the front heel as well and open. Give me 1 more. I know it's challenging. Now press through the front and the arms and pull yourself all the way back up. So good. All right, so I'm not going to do any other abs in this one. We'll save that for another video, but we do need to cool it down, do we not? So I'm just going to do a nice little knee bend. I'm curling it under. Let my head drop. Let those shoulders roll forward. Woo! And just do some little sways, releasing your back. One of the things I like to do sometimes is put my hands in little fists and just gently tap on my lower back. And if you do it right there, right about your waist, you're also stimulating your kidneys and your adrenals. And in Chinese medicine, they say the kidneys is all the life force. So such a great thing to stimulate. Just the tapping does it, interestingly enough. Good work. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Do some tiny little bounces to get rid of the tension. Shake out your hands, shake out your elbows. Let's roll up. Now, as you do, bring your hands behind you. Bring your knees are bent, bring your pelvis forward. So you get a beautiful spine undulation. And bring yourself back in front of your chair or the kicker. Shift your hips back. Bring the hands onto the top and just allow your upper body to hang there, getting that beautiful stretch. The more you can arch up, the more you're going to feel that in hamstrings. Then you're just going to bend one leg and shift the hip. Come center, bend the other, shift the hip. You're going to feel this in the inner thighs, outer thighs. 1 more time. Come to center, bend the knees, curl, relax the hands off, and just roll it up. Woo! Ta-da! You are done. I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, enjoyed that. It feels good to work your body and to challenge it, because you know what? If you don't challenge the body, it won't change. And so this particular workout was really meant to actually help you change the body, not just moving to unlock and unwind, which has its own incredible benefits. So do this, come back. You know, I always love comments to hear how it's working for you, what you might want more of. And in the meantime, I want you to have a fit and fabulous day. Take good care.